Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Your Excellency, Finnish Ambassador, for your kind words of introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Americans are saying that crisis is a great opportunity to be wasted. And I think that is exactly true, not only on the national level, but on European level as well. As a former politician, I really know that in the crisis situation, it's much easier to make radical, complicated, even painful political decisions than in normal circumstances. And roughly the same is the situation with companies as well. Have you ever heard companies making radical structural reforms without facing any kind of crisis? The fact is that crisis is always partly painful destruction, but it is a great opportunity to create something new. I think this is a very important message for Europeans today. This crisis is probably the best opportunity for Europe to make things which are necessary for the future of this continent. But first we have to know and decide what kind of crisis this is. Before a physician is able to give you medicine or pharmaceuticals, she or he has to analyze what kind of disease you have. And now we have decided that we are using painkillers. Stimulus is needed so that the patient is able to survive. But it's very important to understand that stimulus is a good method to kill the pain or make life easier with the disease. But it's not making any structural change. It's not medicating in the real sense. And that is, in my opinion, the real essence of this crisis. This financial crisis is more or less based on the leverage of capital, excessive leverage of capital. One financial expert said that in today's books of a financial institution, there are two sides, like always. Right side and left side. And according to this story, on the left side there is nothing right, and on the right side there is nothing left. And I think this is excellent illustration what kind of challenges we face in the financial sector. But this is secondary. I think this financial crisis is in any case secondary. I was recently listening to Paul Krugman, a Nobel laureate, who spoke about financial crisis and measures required to get out of this crisis. I think he made a good analysis as such, analyzing why we are in this situation, what we should do in the financial and fiscal sector to get out of this. But he has forgotten one important issue. Always you need new drivers for growth when you want to come out of a crisis. And for me, this is at least as much real economy crisis as financial crisis. Real economy crisis because of the fact that global economic performance, global industrial performance, global productivity has not increased in a way that has given us sustainable growth in the recent years. That's why we have to put a lot of emphasis on real economy improvements and real economic growth. And innovation plays a major role in that. Innovation which is not the same as spending more money for research and development. That is typically what comes first in your mind when we speak about innovation. We ask immediately how much you are spending for research and development, as far as companies or individual countries or the European Union is concerned. R&D spending is extremely important for innovation, but it is only necessary component, but not sufficient component. One Swedish former colleague of mine, he said that actually R&D is transforming money to knowledge, and innovation is transforming knowledge to money and well-being. And that is more or less the essence of innovation. You are trying to use your technological, scientific and intellectual capacity in a way that it is going to create maximum added value for the whole society. And that is the key. So we need innovation more than ever before. But how to create innovative environment, or how to say innovative capacity? I read recently a very nice book written by Malcolm Gladwell. I don't know if the name is familiar for you. He's American who wrote a book, bestseller, called Tipping Point. Then he wrote another book, which name I don't remember, good one as well. And this third one is called Outlier. And this is a book about, let's say, outperforming, performing better than others. How to create such kind of factors which are going to support individuals, companies, or countries, nations to outperform, to become outlier. And this book is full of excellent stories. Unfortunately, I do not have time to repeat them. But I would like to go immediately to the conclusions of Mr. Gladwell. He emphasized 5 rules, 5 ingredients needed to create outliers. First one, revolutionary technologies. Secondly, right timing. Thirdly, right talents. Fourthly, risk-taking capacity, innovators and entrepreneurs. And for the 5th, right ecology, right kind of ecosystem for doing and performing well.